John chapter 11, word came to Jesus that his good friend Lazarus was very sick. He was in another city and they wanted Jesus to come pray for him. Jesus was delayed for a couple of days and Lazarus ended up dying. But it's interesting, Jesus said to his disciples in verse 11, "Our friend Lazarus has fallen asleep. I'm going there to wake him up." Lazarus was clearly dead, but Jesus had a different perspective. He said, he's only asleep. Could it be what you think is dead? Looks like your marriage is never going to make it. You'll never get well, never accomplish the dream. Like Lazarus, all the circumstances say that it's over and done. But God says, I have a different perspective. I can see things that you can't see. It's not dead, it's just asleep. It may look permanent. The truth is, it's only temporary. Jesus showed up at Lazarus' house 4 days later. He'd been in the tomb so long that he stunk. It was so dead that it smelled badly. At times, we all have things in life that stink. Maybe your marriage feels so dead that it stinks. That bankruptcy, that layoff stinks. That mistake you made that set you back, it stinks. Jesus went to the tomb and told them to roll away the stone. Martha said, "No, Jesus, it smells too badly. You're not going to like it. You're going to be put off by it." Jesus said, "No, Martha, have them roll away that stone." What's the point? Jesus went to where the stink was. Sometimes we think that God will only help us if we've lived perfect. Everything is nice and whole. But God goes to the stinky places in our lives. That person that hurt you, did you wrong, it stinks. God is saying, let me in. I'm going to wake up the healing, wake up the restoration, wake up the new beginning. That mistake you made, you feel condemned. Every voice tells you, God's not going to bless you. Nothing good is coming your way. You blew it. You stink. God is saying, no, roll that stone away. I'm not bothered by the stink. God goes to the stinky places where you were betrayed, where you lost a loved one, where you compromised, you feel disqualified. God says, let me in. The stink is only temporary. The dream is not dead, it's just asleep. Jesus looked at Lazarus and he spoke to him, said, "Lazarus, come forth." Lazarus woke up. He'd been dead for 4 days, but he came up out of the tomb and he went on to live many more years. I believe today, things that you've given up on, things that you think are dead, like Lazarus, they're about to wake up. Marriages are going to wake up. Dreams are waking up. Healing's waking up. Abundance is waking up. God is saying to us what he said to the disciples, it's not dead, it's just asleep. Healing is coming. Joy is coming. Victory is coming. It may have been sleep a long time. You think there's no way it could happen now. That's what Mary and Martha thought. But it's not too late. It's not too far gone. You need to get ready. God's about to wake it up.